Greetings, friends. Who's ready to cope? So, I figured I'd give a video follow-up to my latest post. This would be a really great opportunity to actually make a video that's not incredibly long. I really think I need to push. I'm going to talk about like some things I got going on and goals in this video. And one of those goals should be to keep the videos 20 minutes or shorter. Oh man, that is hard for me. Oh my gosh, that is so hard. So I mentioned that there's not going to be any live streams until further notice. And that needs to be the case, boys. February has been the month of Moggy Jr. That is the story of this month. I'm sure y'all did this. I'm sure y'all did that. I'm sure, celebrities did something and everybody did something. But everybody knows that Moggy Jr. is the story of February. That's just the way it is. I did a lot for Moggy Jr. I put a lot into it. I mentioned early on that there would probably be some sort of a post-Moggy Jr. depression. And there was. But it was basically just going back to how things were before Moggy Jr. I've edited out of my last few videos just complaining about how trash this winter has been. I'm going to just pull the Band-Aid and say it really quick so this isn't a 40-minute video. This winter was trash. December was me being like, oh yeah, the holidays. Woo, look at me. I'm not depressed on the holidays this year. And I felt like I deserved a fucking gold medal for that. I feel like people should have erected my statue in the town hall for that. And then I got sick in January. And then I immediately started complaining and it all fell apart. And then Moggy Jr. happened. And actually I was still kind of sick while that was happening. But I'm back to full health now. And Moggy Jr. did alright. We've already discussed that. Now here's what I wanted to discuss is people are saying, so are you going to make another song? Are you going to make another song? Doing the whole pay for the mixing and buy a beat and all that. Do a pro release. From my knowledge of the music industry, guys, and pushing a single, and I don't really know what this means yet, if I'm going to act on it or anything, but my birthday's coming up. I'm going to get a little money again, and the idea is so you're going to do this again with a different song. Honestly, guys, it would be smarter. I was thinking about this tonight to make a music video for Moggy Jr. Basically to just keep going with Moggy Jr. And I know for the inner circle, it's damn bro, Moggy Jr. is kind of tired at this point. It's time for a new banger. And I feel you, but let's just break this down for a second. It's I make a new banger. It's either better than Moggy Jr., which I'm not going to lie, dude. I feel like all my songs are good in their own right. But Moggy Jr. is special. It has a kind of pop. It has something that I feel like my next song might not have in the same way. I feel like Moggy Jr. is the song. And at this level, which is kind of new to me since way back when, which I talked about on stream today, doing this development deal, which was basically a scam. And it's very difficult to go through something like that. I mean, I'll just go ahead and flat out say it, bro. We're not pulling punches lately. I get the idea that shit ran Captain content off of the internet. We were talking about that a little bit on stream today. I wish nothing but the best for the guy. We were talking about maybe jamming and doing some music back when I was in Vegas. I hope he's doing all right. I mean, nothing but the best intentions. I went through something similar. But here I am again. I made the little rinky-dink video before I released Moggy Jr. If you haven't seen it, I'm about to release my first pro single. And it's just we got some momentum behind that track. I feel like the best thing I could do to revive and continue the momentum is to make a music video. I should at least look into it. But overall, it's just putting more money into Moggy Jr. rather than making another song. That's really just kind of how it works. Yeah, I feel like there is kind of a time limit for each song, but you have to understand that I'm basically a poor person who used Christmas money and then birthday money, and it's all very just like, you know, rags to riches shit, if anything ever pays off for me. But I'm not getting all like sucked back into the whole like trying to make it thing, guys. Ultimately, where I'm at right now is I should already like kind of accept that that's not really what's going to happen. But at the same time, you want to put your best foot forward. And in conclusion on that subject, like, with the knowledge that I have, putting my best foot forward is doing a second round of promo with Moggy Jr. No offense to any of the people that I paid. I mentioned this in my video, Life is War for Men, that none of these companies really give a shit about you or want you to make it. Like, basically none of it, from what I can tell, was really worth much of anything. No offense to the people that I paid. The only thing that I can really think is just to make a music video. I mean, I guess I could take the stupidest gamble in the world and pay $900 for a TikTok sweetie to like dance to my song, but that's probably not going to do anything. So I don't know. I don't want to get all sucked up into that. I'm just saying that's where I'm at with that. People are like, are you going to make another song? Are you going to make another song? I get a little bit annoyed, and it's rightfully so, because it's like, well, you know what? If it's just what happens with this song over and over and over again, then I'm going to keep releasing songs that get 6,000 views, and then I make another song. And it's like, bro, most people don't get famous, is just what it comes down to, bro. Most people just don't get famous. And people think it's weird to put value in fame, but, you know, as a philosopher, guys, that's just where I'm at. Yes, I had the mantra, the joke, like a month ago, like, let's get famous. I have nothing to hide about it. Like, yes, I would like my platform to blow up. I would like to be the next Clavicular. I would like my rap to get huge. It's not really about, like, ego or anything. It's like that would make this into a career. That would make this into a career. So in terms of, like, the live streams, I had already had the live streams in check. We've been through these cycles before. You can trace this all the way back to summer 2025. I took a month off of streaming, and then I was like, hey guys, I'm going to do the first stream for, like, since a month. And then when I came back, I'm like, I'm going to do one stream a week. And then after a few of those, I was like, you know what, guys? It's just kind of better not to stream. And then I stopped streaming again for a while. And then I kind of just randomly streamed one day. Like, this is a little bit foggy, but it's weird. Like, summer 2025 sounds like it would be such forever ago. But winter 2025 was not that long ago. Like, the holidays and shit. So I kind of remember all of it. I didn't stream all of May. Then I came back and said I was going to do streams once a week. And then I was like, you know what, guys? I'm just not going to stream. And then in, like, August, I randomly streamed one day. And then I started streaming, like, kind of randomly, approximately once a week. And it was fun again, you know? And then they were just kind of like, oh, then it kind of got to 2 times a week. But I really did kind of keep things in check. And then the idea was, you know, for Moggy Jr., I was going to stream every day. And I've described it in the past, streaming is kind of like a drug. And I just know that feeling so well of it sneaks back up on you and then you're streaming regularly again. And I backed off a little bit. I was like, okay, let's stream every other day. But it's to that point, guys. And man, the new setup with my desktop computer and the camera and the microphone, I don't know what it is, dude. It's just like it didn't change anything. It didn't make the stream any bigger. People are always giving me shit like, oh, dude, like, it would be better for your stream if you had a fucking pro camera and shit. Well, I got it. It changed absolutely nothing, dude. If anything, for some reason, it seems like there's more people there for the laptop streams. I mean, I could easily fix the settings on the laptop. That was just a stupid little thing that happened. I tried some new settings that Grok told me about, and it made everything go haywire. But that's an easy fix. I'm not worried about that. It's just time to break the cycle, guys. Like, Moggy Jr. is over. This was, like, one of the fucking worst winters ever. Maybe every winter is the worst winter ever. I mean, the holidays were worse last year. I survived the holidays. But then immediately in the new year, like, I got sick. And it was just trash, man. And then after it's all over and I start getting better, it's like, man, I'm depressed. And I don't know why. Everything's supposed to be better. I just need to step away and take a breath, dude. I discussed a little bit of personal shit on stream today. It's fine. I don't regret it. The stuff about Boston, that's ancient fucking history, dude. Nobody really cares anymore. It's ancient fucking history, bro. I did mention about maybe I'm not going to go to my sister's wedding. I just want to clarify that I have maybe like 2 years before that even happens. And it's not about hatred or anything. It's just like her life is awesome and my life is trash. It's as simple as that, bro. And I talked about family reunion, which that's ancient history now. But I'm just saying, like, when I was at that family reunion, it's evident, like, I don't ever want to do anything like this ever again unless I have shit going on in my life, you know? And I came up with a saying, like, if you don't have anything going on, there's nothing to talk about. And being, like, a guy in his 30s and just any sort of element of, like, being emasculated around your extended family, like, dude, the best thing you can possibly do is just not go. So I just wanted to clarify some of that. It was against my better judgment to stream today. And it was just kind of a big realization. It was like, oh man, I don't want to stream today, but I better do it because I'm streaming every other day now. It's like some imaginary thing in my head that I've set. Like, for some reason I have to stream, and it's just time to come back down to earth. It's like, bro, nothing's changed. Streaming is ultimately like kind of cancer. If you can get things in check and just kind of get back to where I was, probably where eventually I randomly stream once a week. So I'm not going to announce anything, bro, but I will announce this. Guaranteed no more streams for the rest of the month. Guaranteed no more streams until some sort of spring weather change. And just guaranteed no more streams for, you know, a while. For a while, dude. It's just time to, like, break this momentum. Spring is around the corner, and it's just really time to, like, fucking just get a new momentum going, bro. I talk about shit at the gym, like, oh, you know, I'm waiting to see this girl. I am waiting to see this girl. I talked to her at the grocery store, said, hey, I'll say hi next time I see you at the gym. Then I saw her at the gym, I said hi. I didn't ask her out. Plan is to ask her out next time I see her. Whatever. Like, I had a date with some other chick, then she flaked out. It's like, the point is, guys, I'm living my life. I'm trying to do things. This whole stream every other day and, like, give updates on it, bro, it sneaks up on me. My excuse this time is Moggy Jr. I was really supposed to just stream for Moggy Jr. The song did all right. Bro, I have a complicated life that I don't really need to fucking, like, sit there and hash out. If the streams went the way I wanted them to go, a bunch of intelligent people would be in my chat and we'd be constantly discussing theology, philosophy, having little debates, talking about politics. Like, I want to have, like, good discussions. I was in Vegan Gains chat yesterday while he was lifting weights. It's the first, like, time I've hung out in anybody's stream in a long time. It was pretty cool. Vegan Gains is a pretty cool guy. And me and him had a little bit of a back and forth. He was very selective reading my comments, but he read a couple of my comments. He could tell that I'd been around the block with, like, Jay Dyer and those kind of people. He knew who Jay Dyer was, and his analysis of Jay Dyer is very accurate. Vegan Gains is intelligent. He's a beast. He's one of those guys. I said kind of the same thing about Durian Ryder. Like, he was around the entire time. I thought he was crazy back in the day, and he was kind of an example that I used of, like, why I would never be vegan. That's kind of the last thing I want to talk about in this video. Ooh, we got 4 minutes left, guys. Let's wrap it up. That I am considering kind of like pescatarian, vegetarian, maybe try vegan for a while. It's just kind of a spiritual thing. It's kind of a discipline thing. It would force me to stop eating out so much. Now, part of the reason I've been allowing myself to eat out is because it gets me out and about. Instead of just going straight fucking home to where I'm guaranteed not to meet anybody. It gets me out and about. So it's part of why I want to do pescatarian, because I like to get grocery store sushi. So I could still be doing that. If anything, I could fucking, like, maybe try some vegan spots. I mean, there's options to eat out to, like, get some shit. But let's be real. A lot of the time I'm going through the fucking drive-thru and it doesn't even matter anyway. It would definitely be the end of Subway. I'm not going to go to Subway and get, like, a bunch of veggies on a sandwich. They should really get some tofu or some shit over there. But, yeah, it's awkward because right now I'm doing German volume training, which I'm kind of got this, like, little mini bodybuilder thing going on right now. It's interesting, but I don't want to get too sucked into it. I've been getting crazy sore. I do 10 sets of 10 for one exercise. And then just, like, 3 sets of, like, 8 to 10 for the rest of my exercises. And then on leg day, I do 5 sets of 20, which I think I'm going to kind of keep some version of that. Like, when I go back to the full body, low volume, high frequency training, I think I'm going to do a set of 20 squats for my squats. Because that really works the posterior chain and the my lower back and just, like, all of my imbalances and shit. But yeah, guys, like, I just kind of need to focus on me and living my life. Part of living my life and me is making these videos. I know a lot of other people maybe have a vision of what they think I should be doing or what you think my content is about. The videos is what it's about. If people would be discussing interesting things with me in the chat, then the live stream could be an extension of that. And I have those discussions on and off. Some days are good, some days aren't. Today, it was against my better judgment to stream. I knew that I was in a bad mood. I knew that it probably wasn't a good idea, but I felt some false sense of obligation for no reason. And look, like, I'm just having a bad day. I don't give a shit of any of the things that I discussed. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm an open book. Like, none of it matters to me. The shit that I said about Boston, the stuff that I said about my family, like, it is what it is. It's not really different, but there's not really a reason for me to be doing that. When I'm not where I want to be, I think the stream just holds me back. It takes energy. It's giving, and quite frankly, I don't think anybody really appreciates what I'm giving. So you can get these videos, and yeah, so I'm about to finish the second cycle through the push-pull legs of the German volume training. I think I'm good for 2 more, but we want to hurry up and get back on the every other day cardio, boxing, run, every other day full body training. Thinking about going vegan, that's going to help me cut out, well, pescatarian, vegetarian, something like that. That's going to help me cut out eating out. That's going to kind of help me start thinking in line with getting lean. That's going to help me kind of get ready for the fasting and the no-fap. And as far as spiritual stuff goes, guys, whatever. The video is a little over 20 minutes, guys. It's way better than other ones. It's under 30 minutes. It's so fucking hard for me, dude. I have so much to say. I'm really interested in the Soul Trap shit. I'm wrapping up this book, Exiting the Cave. That guy has another book. Something Else, The Cave, Part 2. But then I found this other book that's like 700 pages. That's... I can't remember the title of that one, but I'm going to read that one. So I'm interested in reading. I'm interested in just a lot of shit. And yeah, I probably will talk to that girl at some point. And, you know, maybe it will go well. And maybe there's other girls. And it's like, bro, it's just kind of like, I just had maybe the trashiest fucking winter ever. And it took a lot of energy to do Moggy Jr. And it did pretty good. But there's a lot of thought that, like, goes into all this shit. And I don't feel like streaming anymore for the foreseeable future. So that's where it's at. I just figured this explanation would maybe be some more content, you know, because I got to look out for number one, dude. Like, yeah, I would like to get famous. I would also like to escape the reincarnation cycle. I got multiple different goals. It's like, hey, if I can get a girlfriend, I'll take it. If I can fucking escape samsara, I'll take it. If I can fucking, like, put Moggy Jr. on the map and create a career as an influencer, I'll take it. I'll take any one of these fucking paths, dude. You know, and ideally, I'll get all of it. I mean, if I get the influencer shit, if I actually build a platform that amounts to something, then that will probably solve all of my problems. But I just really got to look out for me when I'm sitting there live, waiting for people to show up, and I start going off on some negative shit, because there's just kind of this, like, negative vibe. It's kind of like I open this portal when I stream, and my energy just, like, trickles into it, and I can just tell that it's not appreciated, and I know that there's still fucking weirdos out there who are, like, obsessed over it, because I exposed their little honeypot, and it's like, you know what, guys? I need to charge up. I need to do me. I'm reading books. I am getting in the best shape of my life. I just released Stoic as a Chad Part 2. Yeah, I need to get leaner. But keep in mind, I'm not on fucking steroids. It crosses my mind sometimes. We're holding off. That's how I'm gonna fucking survive. If I turn 40 and I'm down bad still, I'm gonna fucking blast, and I'm gonna get mega giga ripped, dude. We'll go from 225 bench to, like, repping 225 on incline. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's just been the trashiest fucking winter ever. Thank you for supporting Moggy Jr. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking, instead of just doing it again and making another song, maybe making a music video for Moggy Jr. As a last kind of big move, and then maybe trying to push that. It's because when you got a good song, you got to get it out there. Maybe people are under the impression that it did get out there, but it didn't. It reached, like, a small little niche, and it just needs to be heard more, dude. It's a good song. It's got something special. That hook specifically is special. So I'm not all wrapped up in it. I'm a man with many different ideas and things going on. And, you know, every now and then we have a good stream and we have a couple of chuckles. And I appreciate you guys, and I hope everybody's doing great. But at the end of the day, I'm the only one fucking looking out for me, dude. And my energy needs to go to better places. And it will. I'm a man of my word. God bless you guys. I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.